God. Ask God.
Hey Scott and Brody, this is Jason. Just a quick question about PPC. I noticed today I've got several campaigns running, and I noticed that I have the same keyword in a lot of those campaigns. So I thought to myself, this isn't very smart because I'm competing against myself, and I removed the keyword from all but one campaign. When I did this, it seems like I lost a little bit of ranking, and I don't see myself at the top of the ads anymore when I'm searching for that keyword. So my question is, should you have your keyword, the same keyword, in multiple campaigns, and what's the best way to dial that in so you're not raising your own PPC bid? Thank you. I love you. Garlic Press.
Hey, Jason, thanks so much for the question. And Brody says thank you too. Yeah, he's still out like a light. So we're going to go ahead and give you an answer to this one. And it's a great question because I've heard so many people. On one of our live workshops that we did, I say we, Chris Schaefer and I, and Chris Schaefer, for those of you that don't know, he's someone that helps me out with the workshops. He's also helping me with my private label classroom. Very smart guy. And he believes the same thing here that I do. I do not believe that you putting the same keyword in multiple campaigns will hurt you, and I don't believe it's going to compete against yourself. That's my personal opinion. I can't prove that, but I can say that I have not seen anything like that by myself, from myself, or from anyone else that I know that's running pay-per-click. And I know someone right now who runs a lot of pay-per-click, like a million keywords a lot. And I think he would agree. So I wouldn't worry about that. Now, that being said, your keyword, or that one keyword, let's say, that may perform differently in different campaigns. It's weird. Sometimes you might launch a campaign with that keyword, bid the exact same amount for that keyword, and you may get different impressions, you may get different clicks. It's just weird. I don't know why. I can't say why, but that's why we need to test these things. Now, there is one strategy that a good buddy of mine did, the guy with the million keywords, is basically he had two separate campaigns for that same keyword, and he set them up separately. And this is a little tip for anyone, is basically taking that keyword, creating two separate campaigns with two separate bids. So let's say that one of them you're going to bid $1 and the other one you're going to bid $2, right? Just to keep it simple. Well, the $2 one you probably would bid during the day. Okay, because let's say between 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night, that's when most of the traffic is on Amazon, or maybe it's different. I don't know. I'm just using this as an example, right? So what you would do, you would manually have to do this, is where you would go ahead and you would pause the one that you have a bid of $1, and then you would turn on the one for $2. Well, now when 8 o'clock came, you would go ahead and pause the one for $2 and turn on the one for $1. And then this way here, someone might have already ran out of a budget that's bidding on that keyword. So now instead of you bidding up to $2 on that one, you could bid lower, maybe even 50 cents. Who knows? So it's just another way for you to take that one keyword and kind of be able to run it at different times of the day, in a sense, at different bids. And even if you had those two running simultaneously together, I still don't believe that you're going to compete with each other. I mean, Amazon's smarter than that, I believe, to where that wouldn't happen. So don't worry if you have a keyword inside of 3 different campaigns that's the same keyword. I don't believe that that's going to hurt your campaigns. That's my personal opinion. I have not seen that. If someone else has seen that, well, maybe you want to post that on the Facebook group and you can let us know about that. And I know pay-per-click gets a huge discussion usually because it's kind of a mystery to a lot of people, but there's really no one set way. It's really about looking at the data and then making those decisions to either pause a keyword or a campaign, and then kind of looking at the data or running reports, seeing what's working, what's not working, and then, trimming it down, right? And I mean, for those of you that are just starting with pay-per-click, I mean, really, really simple way to do it is to start with an auto campaign, like I've said before, and then from there, pull that report after about 7 days and see the keywords that it's targeting and then kind of go from there. But I know a lot of you want to go after that main keyword. And I think that the main keyword is good, but I think that a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on the miscellaneous keywords, because all of those miscellaneous keywords that you're not focusing on, they can add up to a lot of traffic. So just keep that in mind, all right? But no, I'm not saying abandon that one keyword. I think that if that's the one you want to rank for, then you should be bidding on that and pretty aggressively. So I hope that's answered your question, Jason. If you guys want to submit a question, head over to theamazingseller.com/ask, and you can do that. I want to also, again, remind you guys, if you're brand new and this is your first time to the show, I want to welcome you. I love hanging out with you guys. This is just awesome to be able to virtually connect like this. And that's why I love the Ask Scott sessions. But if you are brand new and you're just getting your feet wet and you don't understand the entire process, the entire business model, I would recommend attending one of my live free workshops. This is where I break it down for you in 5 phases: how to pick a market and a product, how to source it, how to do a pre-launch, how to do a launch, how to promote the product, and everything in between. We go over that on a workshop, and we go through every single thing. We also do live Q&A. So if you want to attend one of them, I would love to invite you to the next one, and you can register for the next one by heading over to theamazingseller.com/workshop, and you can register there for an upcoming workshop. Well, hey there. Thank you so much for listening to that episode of Ask Scott. Now, that was just a highlight from one of our full episodes where I generally answer 3 to 4 questions on a podcast. If you want to go back and listen to all of the past archives of not just the Ask Scott session, but all of the full episodes where I do interviews with top Amazon sellers, people starting from scratch and building a business, if you want to listen to any of those episodes, head over to theamazingseller.com, and you can find all of that over there. You can also find details there on how you can ask your own question and get it aired on an upcoming Ask Scott session, and possibly see it here on YouTube or just on the podcast. All right, so definitely head over to theamazingseller.com. There's tons of resources over there for you to be able to build your e-commerce and Amazon business. So definitely go check that out. Now, I just wanted to remind you one thing before I let you go. There's a lot of information out there, and some of it is really, really good. What I want you to remember is you have to not just consume the information, you have to actually apply that information. So take this information that you learned here today and apply it to your business, and this way here you can get results. As my shirt says, I wear it almost daily. Take action. We'll see you guys.